episode of Sidewalk Weekly, and we have a special secret guest. It is our #1 fan. Say hello.
It's Gianni.
Yeah, exactly. It's Gianni. He's keeping us cool.
That thing is so nice.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know how quiet it is too.
Damn. But yeah, it's our #1 fan, guys. So make some noise.
all the way from, how far did they travel?
I don't know. A pretty long
Hong Kong.
Distance. Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
That's dedication right there.
You're owning that shit.
Also, if you guys want any fresh fruit, we have a whole plate.
And my plan is back, guys. Actually, it's not my little baby. I'm the step.
We're here today to deliver the news of your favorite record label.
Alright guys, so to start off this video, we want to give you a little background and all this on all this research we did. Notice my second grade handwriting and scribbles. And yeah, so yeah,
we second grade handwriting from John.
Yeah, we really put a lot of good effort into this and tried to brush up on our knowledge, and maybe we forgot some artists that were on this specific label in the past, and we want to revisit them and see if there's anything new.
And full disclaimer, we know there are a ton of awesome record labels out there.
Definitely.
This is just kind of the overall umbrella, and then we're going to give you a couple artists that are going to be on there. Obviously, every label has a ton of artists on there.
Right.
So yeah,
I'm
excited to get this into you.
So we also broke down the record labels into specific genres like trap, dubstep labels, but they're not like perfect. There's many other really cool record labels that do it as well. But these are the Trap Nation, for example. We picked that specifically for trap because they upload a lot of trap music. But like for something like Matt Deason, it has a lot of variety to it, but mostly what it kind of focuses on is like the trap and hip hop scene.
Yep.
So definitely, if that's a little easier to grasp.
Yeah, we know all record labels have kind of a blend, except for the ones that are like specifically niche.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be the one. This is what they mostly focus on.
Right. So let's start off with our first label, and this is going to be under trap music, and all you trap heads out there. So the first one we picked was Matt Deason. Now this is something, a label that I really got into when I was first getting into electronic music.
Yeah.
They have artists such as like Diplo, Major Lazer, GTA, Party Favor, and just a bunch of other artists which really make really interesting trap music.
Started by Diplo too, by the way.
Started by Diplo, exactly. So that's a really good record label to really sink your mind into and to really get into the genre in general. Another one, if you guys really like experimental electronic music, specifically, towards trap, Quality Goods, founded by Uzi. Really fantastic label.
And they have great merch.
Exactly. Yeah. Really great artists on there, such as like Oski, obviously Uzi, Roman Silver, John Casey, a bunch of crazy artists that you guys would really get yourself into for sure. I'm a huge fan of those as well. But then if you want to go kind of like old school, I'd say Lucky Me. Lucky Me is a really interesting, like an OG label. They have artists such as like Rusty and Bauer and a bunch of other artists, and I definitely had a really good time looking through that record label in general to see these kinds of gems. It's crazy. And another one, this one's kind of like it's becoming a little more mainstream in the underground scene in general. It was founded by Yellow Claw. It's called Barong, the Barong family. Yeah. Really good label, really interesting amount of artists, and the fan base. It's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Like every time I go to like a festival or a show, I'm gonna see like Barong family merch. Somehow, somewhere.
They're starting to get a lot bigger in the US too.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously Yellow Claw was founded the label. There's artists such as like Sesko, Weewack, and Moxie. I'm sorry. I literally just said Moxie. Damn it. But yeah, if you're looking at like this kind of label is focused more on like the jungle side of things. It's more tribal sounding, but at the same time, it's really heavy. Like a lot of heavy hitters on this label too. So you don't want to miss that for sure. Don't sleep on it. And then also another really notable record label to mention is Fool Skull, founded by A-Track.
That one's been around for a minute too.
Yeah,
they've been doing their thing.
Oh my God, it's like they're killing it. They really are. Artists such as like Fostradamus, Ape Drums, and a lot more have been doing releases on them, and it's really cool. It's really cool. For you guys that are already into the trap scene and really want to like explore really new new labels. RL Grime has just started a label called Sable Valley. They've been really killing it with like releases. Like Gent and Johns have been on there, Jackal, and obviously RL Grime. And yeah, it's new, it's fresh, and yeah, I love it. It's great. It's really cool.
Alright, you guys, so I'm going to talk a little bit about house music. House music has been around for a very, very long time. How's that fruit?
How's the seeds? Do you need a tissue?
I don't think there's... Oh, God. There's a seed. The seeds are a little bit tart, guys, but it won't kill you, so why not?
Obviously, house music can be thought of as the genre that kind of broke the EDM scene kind of in, you know, so there's a lot under the house umbrella. So this is for all of you out there who might be just getting into EDM scene, you know, you might find your love of house music, your little 4 on the floor. So, the record labels to note if you want to find some good house music. The first one, if you're like into the deep house, you want that kind of original, kind of more of the, I guess, sampled sound.
Yeah, exactly.
You would go to Dirty Bird, and you find out there like people like Claude Von Stroh, you get Chris Lake, Shiva San. Also, they host really, really cool events. So if you ever want to go, Dirty Bird and the Dirty Bird Camp Out, those are like really, really fun. So if you ever want to get to the scene and really see that stuff, go to one of their events.
Complete gems.
Another one to notice, which kind of falls in more of the bass house, G house kind of feel, would be Night Bass. And Night Bass has been picking it up lately. AC Slater's label, also PD Click, shout out. Yeah, absolutely amazing label. They also have artists like Kendall on there, who's been up and coming. And they also do offer great events as well if you're going to go see a Night Bass show. Other ones to note that have been around for a hot minute, if you really just want to get like the old school EDM vibe, where it's the big progressive house, big room, all that stuff, you can go to anywhere like Enhanced, Revealed Records, go to Protocol, like all those records, all those record labels have like the OGs. And I'm talking like you can get from Tiesto, Martin Garrix, to, you know, Afrojack, all those guys. I
remember getting into house music or just electronic music in general, and I found Revealed, and I found like, Spinning, all those labels. I'm like, it definitely changed my life at the time. So I was like, whoa, this is really cool.
They've housed some of like the fathers of EDM pretty much.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's crazy. Also note Stamped Records by Martin Garrix. Great record label if you want to get on there. So many amazing artists that are up and coming. One of my favorites, Matisse and Sadko. They have been absolutely murdering the game lately. So that's another one to also note. Yes, and now we actually do know how to say it. It is confirmed. It is Stamped Records. So I do apologize out there. I think I was saying Stampede the whole time.
I would have made the same mistake.
Sorry, Martin.
Sorry, Martin.
Musical Freedom is another one to note, started by Tiesto. That on there, you have Rehab, Blaster Jacks, some really great artists from there. Other ones to note too, if you like kind of more of the underground, darker kind of music, we got The Mousetrap. Started by yours truly, Dead Mouse. Great record label. Brought up Rez. You got people on there like Black Gummy. So yeah, another one too. If you kind of like the tech house vibe, you kind of like the old school techno, or if you want to get in that mid tempo, that's where you're gonna go and get some really good music. Also, a big one is Ultra Records. Super, super amazing record label. You're gonna find people on there like Kygo, big names like Cascade, Alan Walker, some of the OGs. So yeah, definitely check that out too. And yeah, that's a great place to start if you want to get your house music on.
Okay, cool. Good job.
That kind of nail all of them?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you really did.
Because there's so many. I was like trying to make sure I could tie it all together.
I'm afraid to say something about future face.
Dubstep. Do Dubstep next.
I will.
Dubstep.
Okay. Dubstep. Alright guys, so this one's for all of you heavy hitters out there, all you headbangers. Exactly.
Break your necks.
These labels are just in your alley.
Right?
So the first one I want to mention is Disciple.
Oh my god.
Perfect label to really get your all your heavy hitters on there. Like they got Virtual Riot, they got Dr. Fusky. It was founded by Dr. Fusky, by the way. They got Barely Alive, they got Eliminate, Phase 1, Fox Stevenson, the list goes on.
Like if you want to break your neck, go to Disciple.
Honestly, yeah, exactly. And they're freaking events, I swear. Like,
the
Disciple
takeovers.
Yeah, the Disciple one where they played the Palladium, I was like, one of the bigger shows. I'm like,
whoa, just the whole night.
Insane, yeah, insane. So definitely check that label out for sure. So another, like an older label out there called Circus Records. It was founded by Flux Pavilion. They got Dr. P on there. They got freaking Cookie Monster. They got Fun Case. insane artists.
Same lineup on there.
And they're still they're still doing their thing today. Like they're continuing to bring out amazing releases every year, and it's only uphill for them. It really is. All these artists that we've mentioned, it's only uphill for all of them.
Definitely a good place to look if you want some good dubstep.
Definitely.
So, like old school sounds too.
Also, another notable record label to mention is Deadbeats.
Aww.
If you guys like Zed's Dead, this is perfect for you. It was founded by Zed's Dead, and they've really brought up some really good artists such as like Whipped Cream, 1988L, they got Denmo, they got Champagne Drip, they got Ducky.
Dirt Monkey's on there.
Dirt Monkey.
Ebrom.
Oh my god.
So many good artists.
So
sick.
He's amazing, for sure. And then another recent record label that's been like forming and really building its name, Good Vibrations. I'm sure you guys know Nightmare and Slander.
Yep, shout out to those guys.
You know, they've been bringing up a lot of good artists on that label, such as like, you know, Shadian, Wave Dash, and those guys are just like killing it on that label as well. Very experimental for sure. Not like your typical dubstep. It's very I'd say it's typically experimental for sure. So it's something different, you know.
Also check out the Good Vibrations tour, you guys, if you really want to get into some good dubstep. They're going to be showcasing all these amazing artists as well.
Definitely. So, the last label we want to talk about, it's still a good label today.
The label.
Not the guy who founded it. The label. It's called Firepower Records, guys. They brought up a lot of amazing artists such as like Getter. They got Dak Daniels, they got Bear Grylls. Those are the only notable ones that I can think of.
Because unfortunately, the other person's not too.
We don't speak of that.
So good.
I got you.
Should we turn off?
I think it's running out of battery.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that feels so good.
Oh no! Sing some for me! Jeez, my number one fan. She's not showing too much loyalty.
Alright, you guys, so for this next genre, this is going to be record labels that are going to put you in your feels. If you want to just sit there and cry for like probably hours straight, this is definitely going to be the alley for you. This is your trance record labels, and not so many, I would say like too many big ones, but the ones that we're going to mention, definitely check out. The first one's going to be the king of trance, which we all know, Armin van Buuren. Big shout out to you, Armada. You can get out there, check out Armada record label, or the record label. They're gonna have artists on there like Dash Berlin, they'll have W&W, and like Lost Frequencies, and then plenty of others. So also what's cool too is if you ever get a chance, check out Armin van Buuren has a State of Trance, that's what it's called. State of Trance, check that out. They post stuff all the time on either SoundCloud or they'll do their YouTube and you can actually see the live showing. So yeah, it's really cool, and if you really want to get like just playlists of all this crazy trance music, you can do that. The other one to note would be Anjuna, and Anjuna is an absolutely fantastic record label, started by yours truly, Above and Beyond, and they always drop great music, and there's going to be so many great artists on there as well. We got like Mayan and Shane 54. Yep, Matt Zoe, and so plenty of others. Also, something to note is if you ever want to get into it, check out the Group Therapy by Above and Beyond. It is amazing. If you ever want to look up their shows too, they're fantastic.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
The vibes there, the people, just, oh, it's such a great feeling.
I'm crying on the inside just thinking about it.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, definitely get it out there for you trance heads.
For my last genre that I want to mention is future bass. Not too many future bass record labels out there.
Like specific ones.
Not specific ones, but a couple that really kind of just come to mind real quickly when I think of like artists who make future bass and release some future bass songs on these labels. The first one I want to mention, of course, is Bitbird. Of course. San Holo. Very dear to my heart. They have
artists.
Oh my God. Fantastic artists on there, such as like obviously San Holo, who founded the label. We got Duskus, we got Task of Black, we got Drulu.
You just went to a show, didn't you?
I just saw San Holo and Duskus play at I believe it was Exchange LA. It was my first time going, and I didn't know what to expect. So it was very interesting, and it was a DJ set. It wasn't a live set. It was called A Night with Bitbird, and usually they don't really come to LA and do those kind of events too often. But but it was a really special. It was a special treat for all of us for sure. So So if you guys don't want to listen to like a lot of intense music that's like it fills your ears like with a lot of different frequencies and a lot of sounds you're not really used to. You want to take it easy, and Bitbird is a perfect thing. Perfect label to really get started with, and have that sense of musicality with melodies and anything when it comes to structures of songs. It's all there, And there's an artist named Analog Deer. He's not future bass, but his music is literally all compositions on the piano, which is amazing, which is incredible. It's like there's like a little bit of sound design, but mostly it's literally all piano compositions, which is beautiful to me. It's insane. It's very unique. And the second one I want to really mention is Future Classic. This is more like on the experimental kind of melodic side. So there's artists such as if you guys know Flume, there's Taku, there's Hermitude. Really interesting artists, obviously, when it comes to sound design and their structures when forming a song. So yeah, I highly recommend checking them out for sure. So.
Big Bait, hello Big Bait.
Hello Big Clementine.
These are all huge.
Ooh, hello
coming out of them all.
Oh my god.
Alright you guys, and then we have a final genre for you, and these record labels are really going to kind of touch on everything. They kind of have literally the wide spectrum of all electronic music, and that's what makes them so cool and so unique. So it's like if you just want to go in and experiment on different songs that you want to find or different genres, this is definitely going to be more so for you. First one we noted is Big Beat, and they're going to have people like Robin Schultz, Matoma, Chromeo, just so many amazing artists. And they've also had plenty of other artists on there as well. But another one that I recommend for sure is, like I said, it wouldn't be a Sidewalk Talk episode without our good man Skrillex.
Little Skrilly.
Yeah, Little Skrilly. I mean, the man is a legend, And he started his own label, and it's Owsla. And Owsla has had pretty much every artist under the sun has released on Owsla. Yeah. I guess the most notable would be Porter Robinson, because that's kind of the big break was.
Exactly. It's a really good fun fact that a lot of people like to know about is the first Owsla release was from Porter Robinson, which was his Spitfire EP, which is today one of the best, most iconic EPs today for sure.
Yeah. And then next up on the list we have Dimac, which started by Steve Aoki. Absolutely amazing artist, so much fun to see as well. And they're going to have so many people under their umbrella. Steve Aoki's done Keys and Crates, he's worked with OK, and then they just have the list is endless. After that we have Astralworks. Not many people know much about Astralworks, but they fall more under the Universal group, but this next record label is amazing because they focus solely on electronic music. They've gotten so many great artists. People like Marshmallow have been on there, Lenny has been on there, and just a lot more. But yeah, so definitely a big record label. The next one, which everyone probably knows out there, but if you don't, Monster Cat.
Come on.
Monster Cat, the little black cat that's over there. Yeah. Cat. You probably have seen a picture of, album artwork, and then seen the little black cat in the bottom, but had no idea where it's from. That's because that's Monster Cat, and Monster Cat's put out a lot of great content. On Monster Cat, I mean, you have people go through Bloody Beetroots, Pegboard Nerds, and the list once again is endless. Another one to note is Insomniac, started by Insomniac Records, which they're home to EDC, all the greatest festivals that you probably see in the US. They've had Dr. Fresh, Yultron, plenty of artists there. And then last but not least, we have Seeking Blue, and Seeking Blue, they're going to give you basically one of the widest variety of music as well. Dabin's on there if you really just love melodic music to cry to. Oh, I love Dabin. Millennium, Set the Sky has been on there, and just plenty of amazing artists. But yeah, so these, and like I said, these ones are more of your general, you're going to find literally pretty much any artist on there, and every single type of music, so that's kind of what,
So one more record label I really want to give a big shout out to is Foreign Family.
Yes,
it's
definitely
incredible. Incredible label, incredible team. It was founded by Odessa, and they featured amazing releases from artists such as Casbo, their number one hit single, freaking Indian Summer from Jai Wolf.
Yes.
They also have singles from Rufus Du Sol. Duskis has just been releasing on that label as well, which is really exciting. And the list goes on and on. Even Casbo, so which is insane. Casbo has been one of my personal favorites from the beginning since I got into electronic music, and the fact that he's a part of this amazing family in general. He's getting the recognition he deserves, and just any of the rest of the artists that I mentioned, they're getting a true recognition and spotlight that they deserve, you know, so and it's great, you know, so.
Yeah, and if you're definitely new to the EDM scene, if you haven't seen any of the artists on Foreign Family, like especially like Odessa, go see them live. You will not regret it. It is
you really won't.
Yeah.
No, you really won't.
Alright, you guys, thank you once again so much for watching this episode of Sidewalk Talk. If you guys haven't already, please go follow us at our handle. It's going to be at Sidewalk Talk Show. So go ahead and follow us on there. Otherwise, leave us those comments on what you thought of this week's episode. And yeah, we love you.